In this video, I'm going to show you how to diagnose, change the fixture of a light like this one. I'm visiting my daughter. We're watching our granddaughters for a couple weeks while my daughter and her husband are gone. Just tinkering around the house, I found this down here in the basement. It's unscrewed, likely because it's not working. So what I want to do is find out why it's not working and then fix it. We're going to start by testing the light bulb. You need to be concerned about the electrical safety. Houses in the US are wired with 110 or 220 on some circuits of voltage alternating current. I don't know if this is live or not. This tool will tell me if there's a live wire. I'm going to come and just put this by here, and you can see that it lights up and tells me that that black wire is hot, the white is the neutral. And it does have power. While I'm here, I'm trying to pull on this to see if it will turn on, and it's not turning on. Okay, so here's one elsewhere in the basement, and if I pull this pull chain, it turns on, so I know this one worked. I'm going to take the bulb that I took out of the last one, screw it in here, and see if it comes on, and indeed it does. So it is not the bulb that is the problem. This is the circuit box. We're going to come in here to cut the power to the junction box that we've got up there. There's no switch for it that I can turn off other than here. This basement is not finished, so you can see all the wires coming out of the top, and that's kind of cool. You can see how that works. The main power comes in from outside in there, goes in behind this panel, hooks to two big bars, and then these circuits will contact those bars. Some of these are double circuits like this one, 23 and 25. And if it's done well, it will be labeled. So 23 and 25 are for the dryer. The dryer is electric here, that uses more power, so it's got two circuits for it. What we're looking for is which one of these will cut the power to that light box. And I'm not sure. The closest one I can find probably is, I don't know. We'll try 18. The way you turn these off is, so here it's numbered here, 18. I'm going to turn that off. Now I'm going to test it and see. It's still hot. It wasn't 18, so I'm going to turn that one back on. And when I flip the switch for 17, I get a different signal. Let me show you. It's not going off now. I wrote that on here so that future you shall know. We'll double check it. I'm going to turn it back on and do the tester again. And you can see that it's going. And 17. Turn it off, and it doesn't go. Now that I know there's no power to it, I just need to disconnect these two wires, because this is the part that needs to be placed. So I need a slotted screwdriver to take those two wires off. So this unit isn't turning on. I've got a replacement unit. So the instructions for the replacement receptacle tell us to put the hot wire on the brass colored screw. So the hot one is the black one. I'm going to connect that, and it said 3/4 of the way around, and then snug that down. And remember, this is not energized right now because I've got it off the circuit breaker. The neutral wire, the white one, will now go to the other screw. Okay, and with those secured, I'm going to test this before I close up the box again. So now I've turned the circuit breaker back on. I've got these wired as instructed. Now I just pull on this chain, and look at that, it works. I'll go ahead and close up the box after I turn the circuit breaker back off. There are two mounting screws in each of these, and sometimes the holes will be such that you can push it down and twist it sideways. This is actually how that one is. This junction box has two different places where the screws can go in that mount. Again, the circuit breaker's off, so there's no hot wires in here. I'm pushing this up in here, and then this mounting thing is designed so that I can put it up over and then rotate it, and then it won't come down. Then I can just snug them up. I'm going to keep it rotated, snug it up, double check on the other side, and now I'm good to turn the breaker back on. There's a little bit of a place to put the ball that should come up where this latch is in here. It doesn't want to go in easily. Now I'm going to squeeze that in pliers instead. And now we've got more length to pull it from. And there you have it. You've got a functional light fixture reinstalled. If you are on the journey to manhood, then don't forget that one of these things like this, a light fixture, would count for one of the milestone actions on the Map to Manhood. Go to maptomanhood.org to download your map. If you're growing up and your dad's not in your daily life, then I hope you'll subscribe to this channel. Always remember, you do have a dad that loves you, and I'll see you on the next video.